Live? Yeah, we live. Hey, Shalom. First, we want to say all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who have taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Peace, honors, and salutations to Yakim doing the work in all true sincerity. Shalom, and Shalom to elective Israel. This is in the Grand Rapids camp. Yakakam Ardab.
Rakakama.
Coming back at you with this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And we're just going to go into prophecy concerning America's destruction, which is drawing nigh at hand, or drawing near, or which being titled America's destruction is at hand. And based upon the prophecies of the Holy Scriptures, the Holy King James Version Bible. And we're just going to flow through the spirit and Abarat eyes edifying to you, Akim, that may listen and tune in. And so, without any further ado, Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 13. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Right. And that's the elites of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All the noble men of Edom. Like the central banking families. In this government body. It says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger. Them that rejoice in my highness, which is the men of the Lord, right? Start with the prophets, right? And the apostles.
Right, because we've been sanctified through the blood of Yahweh Shai to be teachers and ministers of this word and to labor in this truth. To declare, the signs of the times, the prophecies that's taking place as we speak. That's lighting the portion for his sanctified ones and his mighty ones.
Mm-hmm. It says the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. For Yahweh of armies mustered the host of the battle, and that's why you got Russia, which is represents Gog and Magog in the scriptures. That's why they getting ready. Well, they already ready for battle or ready for war, And I went into it a couple 2 maybe 3 weeks ago when they brought out the whole arsenal,
Mm-hmm.
and revealed it to the whole world stage. Like, hey, we here. And be ready for whatever, and that's the if you want to get that to the North Country, that's Jeremiah 50. That's that North Country, all right, which is Russia coming from afar off, all right, and they tired of America, being the front running country, even though they're the same nation of people, as far as being the nation of Edom. But, that's that scripture. If Satan be divided against Satan, Jeremiah 50, if Satan be divided against Satan, his kingdom should not stand. And they are the physical counterparts of the spiritual demon Satan. Okay. This is verse 5. It says, well, you want to get that actually real quick? Is it Jeremiah 50 about the first couple of verses? I think it is. You see it? Before they coming from a...
Oh, yeah, the third verse.
This
is Jeremiah 50, verse 3. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein.
That's Russia. That's Gog and Magog in the scriptures, because the Japhetic people got moved up out of there. And who occupy that land today? All right, with the weapons of the Lord's indignation? Russia. All right, and they're gonna come from that North Country with all the other nations to destroy this country you call America, which is Babylon the Great. The spiritual Simon Egypt. Many of the names they call this place. But the purpose of that is because Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, will destroy this place, okay? Because this place sins have reached to heaven, okay? Which you'll get that later too. That's all I need on that Octawada. this is back in Isaiah 13, verse 5. It says, they come from a far country. This goes right along with that scripture the brother just read. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. The whole land is talking about the whole land of America, the landmass of America. Okay? Because why? This country has a lot of blood in its hand. And a lot of wickedness that this country endorses and create, and they reached into the Heavenly Father. No, and the Heavenly Father is prepared judgment for this place. Okay, you got anything? Come on with it. All right.
This is Revelation 18. I'm gonna start at verse 9. Actually, Slack, I'm gonna start at verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Mm-hmm.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
Slack, if you mind starting up about what's that, 4 or 5, please? Water.
It says verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
That's for her sins have reached unto heaven. And what did Esau do? Did not he take up the Lord's word and say he feared the Lord, feared the Heavenly Father? But yet he break everything the Heavenly Father put in as an ordinance to us, the children of Israel, which he took to himself. You know, that's Psalms the 50th chapter. You know, unto the wicked, you know, what has thou done to declare my statutes or my judgments?
And what religion did these devils conquer you tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives? You know, what religion did they conquer y'all under? Under Christianity, you know?
So America's sins have reached unto heaven, all right? Go ahead, all right.
It says, and the Most High remembered her iniquities.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works.
That's going into slavery. All right. We was awarded slavery. Fierce and rigorous oppression. You know, total dismantling of our people. Okay. And so the Most High remember all her iniquities, man, as far as America. This great horde that sit upon many waters. All right. Let me get back into this real quick. It says Isaiah 13 chapter verse 6. It says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. All right. The Lord just said in the 18th chapter of Revelation that her iniquities have reached unto heaven. You know, so hey, ain't nothing you could do as far as trying to heal Babylon. Ain't nothing you could do to try to if you trying to pray for Babylon, most I ain't hearing that shit. All right, flat out, man.
But that'll probably be these
TD Jakes of the world,
or these Edomite so-called Christians.
Oh yeah, God bless America. You know, God, the Most High he gonna bless America with these missiles. He gonna humble this place with the missiles. You know,
and if you want this place to continue, you are enemy of the Lord, because the Most High already sanctioned this place to be destroyed. I mean, we've endured a hardcore captivity here. I mean, these devils are exalted above us, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, why would you want for this shit to continue when the Most High has already pre-written or ordained for this place to be destroyed? That shows that, you know, if you in that spirit, you ain't in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I was reading this. Oh, well, actually, go ahead. Continue on with that.
It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
All right, but that's the MO and that's the mindset of these devils. You know, they think that they're gonna just go on forever, and this nation and this society gonna go on forever, and it's not.
And what thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Yeah, Psalms 49:11.
But every kingdom that came and rose to power, to, you know, and got at the height of his wickedness, the Most High brought it down. It's the same thing with America and anywhere where Esau is in rulership in the earth. Because it's time for Esau to come out of rulership, and for Jacob, which is Israel, to be lifted up. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
One day.
Death and mourning and famine and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, who judgeth her.
Hey, that's total destruction. Grab that from the water. That's probably my eye. You know, that's total destruction. You know, that's total destruction. That's everything that got to do with destroying this place. You know, and the people that the Lord wants to destroy that's within it. And that's including, you know, the people of our people that's of the 2/3. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to destroy this place. And so those of you Israelites is not right, you're going to be destroyed right along with it. All right? Because the Lord said, all my sinners, all the sins of my people shall fall by the edge of the sword. And Amos was at the 9th chapter. You know?
Yep.
And so, hey, you didn't choose to come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, so you're gonna be destroyed. All right. And so, hey, ultimately, yeah, it's really your own fault, because at the end of the day, you gotta be responsible for your own actions. I mean, you got plenty of time to correct yourself. You got plenty of time to return to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom. You know, and pretty much, you know, and you ain't got no excuse. You know, let's see. Is it? I'm gonna go.
That's what I was doing.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and get all this meat off this Isaiah the 13th chapter. It says Isaiah 13:6. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." Right, because when all hell break loose, hey, all that macho-ness is gonna go out the window. All that mightiness is gonna go right out the window. All right, only one's gonna be standing that day is or standing with confidence in that day is the men of the Lord. Okay, because we know what's going to take place, and we for what's going to take place, because we want the kingdom of heaven. Okay, flat out. It says verse 8, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. All right. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Right.
Because all of these judgments and plagues that the Most High is about to get ready to bring is going to be just utterly terrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when, you know, this land is going the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to sweep through the land, and it's going to fall upon the wicked of our people's heads and these heathens.
It says, verse 9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And that's Esau, and that's goes to the people of our people that's of the 2/3, like I said. You know, because why? You constantly want to sleep with another man's woman. You constantly want to eat these filthy, abominable foods. Slucky. Constantly eat these abominable foods. All right, you constantly want to despise his word. All right, so what? Hey, you don't basically you despise ordinance. You don't want to come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and get right. So, like I said, you're going to take part of this judgment. All right, that's that second death. For you 2/3 of you tribes. Okay, if you want to get that too, you know that's that second death. You're gonna have to taste that. All right, this is verse 10. It says, "For the stars of heaven and the constellations there shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine." Right, and that age. What's that? Amos 5. The day of the Lord is dark
and not light.
The day of darkness and gloominess. You know, I thought the day of the Lord was going to be just this old wonderful, happy-go-lucky flower bringing, and you know.
I mean, that's what they would have you to think in the church, because they teach in the name Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus,
through the image of Caesar Borgia, which is Edomite supremacy. Under the doctrine of God loves everybody, so they don't teach about Yahweh Shai coming back to bring death and destruction to set up righteousness on earth.
Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Hey, the wicked, hey, is you Esau, Edom. All right, and 2/3 of our people are wicked too. Can't forget that. All right, but hey, what the wicked have done? All right, you went around the earth pillaging, rape, robbing, and murdering all the nations, especially our nation. All right, the scriptures say you have appointed our land, with the joyness of heart, with the joyness of your heart. So, hey, Esau, hey, I don't give a fuck what no Edomite, which is all you so-called white people, says about our people. Hey, our people are better than you, and we're gonna put you in slavery under Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, that's gonna be our power. That's gonna be glorified within the earth, because our power, the only power exists. All right, or our God's the only God exists. Okay, and we're gonna slave you right up under our Lord Yahweh Shai, because he actually gonna come back to subdue you nations. Okay, with the angels and the chariots. Okay.
No man can receive nothing except he receive it of heaven, and that includes the wicked. That includes you Edomites and rulership.
Yeah.
Y'all think y'all just because y'all got the dominion over us right now that y'all can be, proud. Y'all proud as hell and boastful.
Yeah, come.
Thinking that, just because we're on the bottom right now, that the Most High ain't gonna put a foot dead in your ass, and he gonna use us to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ezekiel 25:12. So you devils make fun of us all, and you niggers and specks, wetbacks. We could be all there, okay? But it doesn't escape the judgment, all right, that's coming for you, okay? Because you've done the most, man. You've done the most wicked of all wickedness, man, on this earth, man. Every time you was in rulership, every time you was in power, you fucked the whole earth up, man. And especially in this last rulership you got, Esau. The earth is in total mourning, man. The people are in total mourning. The animals, the trees, everything is in total mourning. Because why? The wicked is ruling. Okay? This is verse 11. It says, I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. The terrible is you, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? Hey, you can't tell me you ain't proud. You do everything wicked, and then when somebody confronts you about it, you boast yourself above about what you've done that was wicked. And everything you do is wicked, man. Let's just be honest, man. Everything you do is wicked. All right. This is jumping down to verse 13. It says, therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh of armies, and in the day of his fierce anger. All right. Because when the missiles hit this place, it's over with. The missiles are going to drop all over the various parts of the earth where the Lord wanted them to hit at. And it's going to cause the earth to shake and to quake, man. Because when the earth is going to shake, it's going to cause a quake. It's going to cause an earthquake. Okay? You got some up?
This is a precept you called for earlier.
Oh, yeah, come on.
This is Zechariah 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd part shall be left therein. So the 2 parts, representing the 2/3, and the 1/3, which is going to be left, and which is going to be that peaceable multitude that's going to be delivered in the time when Yahweh Shai, brings our deliverance.
Go grab that package. It's probably a package.
And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Right.
And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is my God.
Come. Hey, that's the remnant of Jacob. All right, starting with the elect. Okay. Because only the elect gonna come wholehearted and return to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and then the rest of the 1/3 gonna be the other women, children, and other men that the Lord want to save and preserve, to be delivered. Okay, from various parts of the earth where they may be at, because the elect is scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Okay, all right. You got some?
Con.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 14, and I'm gonna start at the top.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
All right. So the Lord gonna have mercy upon the remnant of Jacob. All right.
Which is the fulfillment of, you know, the prophecy of what Isaac promised to Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel.
Yeah.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yeah, them the Israelite foreigners. All right. Them the once outcasts of Israel that the Lord scattered, and He's gonna bring them back.
I mean, the two main opposing forces in the world, you know, is Jacob and Esau. You know, the righteous, you know, set against the wicked. You know? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for servants and handmaids.
Yep, slave men, slave women, like we were.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Yeah, Esau, Edom, start with you, and the rest of you nations, man. But start with you, Esau. We still your captives right now. We're still your slaves right now. But we're gonna take you once Yahweh shall return with the angels and the chariots and deliver the elect and the rest of the remnant. We're gonna actually gather up you fucking Edomites. All right, and we're gonna go to work on you, okay?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we should rule over our oppressors. And the people the main nation that oppress us right now is you, Esau, Edom. Hold this up. Hold it. Right back. And might keep on starting.
And you know that's the point, because pretty much, you know, it's time for Esau to come out of rulership. It's time for our nation to be uplifted in the praise of the earth again. And Esau had his opportunity to be in rulership, but now he's being stripped of rulership, and that's what's taking place right now. That's the reason why World War III is about to get ready to take place, with Israel striking against Syria, and we already know that, you know, according to prophecy, that Russia, which is within the land of Gog and Magog, is going to step in and get involved, and pretty much with their more advanced nuclear program is gonna wipe this bitch clean off the earth, you know, and that's gonna be a glorious day for the hopeful elect.
Okay. This is Joel 1 verse 15. It says, "Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and there's a destruction from the Almighty shall it come." All right, and that's from the Most High Himself. All right, that's why the destruction is gonna come. You know, hey, the scriptures say, I ain't got the hiccups. It's like the scriptures say it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the living power, and by default, you ain't got no choice. You know, so Esau, hey, you could
hey, double unto her as you have done unto thee, man. We had to take being shipped across the North Atlantic slave trade on the fucking slave ships. You know, I mean, the tribes had to go through being slaughtered left and right here on their own land. You know,
you got more? I'm gonna jump down to the chapter 2 of Joel.
And, you know, that's just gonna go to show that, you know, you devils is gonna reap what y'all have sown, man. The Most High is not a power that he shall be mocked, you know. So all of the blood of the saints, which is the Israelites that y'all shed up on earth, is gonna be recompensed back onto you, because it is a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And y'all have troubled us because y'all have had a perpetual hatred against us.
Well, you know, we got perpetual hatred against you, Esau. Hey, the feeling's mutual. You know.
God, we gonna love watching you die in that day.
Yeah, that's right. Jumping down to Joel, the 2nd chapter, starting the first verse. "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain." And I'm gonna read through. You can break it down.
Okay.
It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain."
Right. The Zion represents the Lord's monument, which represents the nation of Israel. So by this word going out, the trumpet is being blown.
Con.
The time of the alarm for the day of battle is being sounded right now.
Yeah.
For you tribes out there that's hearing this word to take heed onto, so that you may be prepared to stand in that day.
Con.
By putting on this spiritual armor through Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, so that you can be prepared for the times to come.
Con. And when you sound an alarm too, if I may add, if you sound an alarm, that's a warning. So the Lord is giving warning by way of what? The prophets, you know?
All right. What I mean, the word prophet, just means pro meaning before, and fet as in to profess or to say before.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, through the words and through the spirit of power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we're declaring the end, before it happens.
Mm-hmm. It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. It says, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. And that's why you see all these things going on around the earth. If you want to get Matthew the 24th chapter, that'd be good, because that speak to what's going on right now, And these signs that Yahweh Shah gave to us from the Heavenly Father, you don't see them. If you don't see them, because the Lord got you blocked, got your spiritual eyes blocked, got you in that sleep, man, that slumber.
That everyday state of them surrounding their minds with their own bullshit,
Mm-hmm. The mind, the Matrix.
The Matrix. A lot of y'all just, happy with y'all, the things of y'all everyday life. Y'all don't need to pay attention to the news.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't pay attention to world events. And then pretty much you'll just shut your mind to it. Or that demon is going to be on you thinking that, it might be another 10, 15 years.
Gone.
No, not the way this shit is going down.
Yeah, no.
The way things is escalating between the US and BRICS nations.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is about to go down very soon.
Gone. It says verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there had not been ever the like. Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Right.
Death is pretty much going to be going throughout the four corners of the earth in that day.
Okay.
Mass slaughterings, killings, famine, pestilences.
Yep.
The rivers turned into blood. The animals of the sea dying out.
Mm-hmm. And hey, that's gonna be a beautiful thing to see, because ain't nothing more rewarding or more humbling than to see the reward of the wicked, man. And I'm talking about Esau and the wicked of our people, because y'all despise us for giving warning to you, man, for telling you the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So it's to your own demise, man. You rewarded evil unto yourself.
Right. They love this wicked ass shit rather than a kingdom where there's order, there's righteousness, and there's peace for our nation. Yeah, you got your women in order and shit, You got many children that's growing healthy and strong. And you can actually enjoy them. You ain't got to worry about them committing trespasses and offenses against you, sleeping with another man, sleeping with a woman.
Beast. Yeah. Jake getting the bestiality too, man. Our people, the ones of our people, 2/3, they reward evil unto themselves for their own doings, okay?
This shit ain't peace right here.
Jumping down to verse 3, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Verse 4, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Right? Hey, that goes right in hand with Amos. Amos 5, woe unto you who's out of the day of the Lord. It said you can't even escape, man. That means that go right with you escape the lion and the bear met you. You escape the bear, then they lean on the wall and the serpent bit you. gonna be catching hell out here, man. Like real shit, man. Like I'm laughing because, like, it's funny because like people don't know how serious this is, man. You're gonna catch fucking hell out here, man. It's gonna be all out fucking chaos. This gonna be like a time ever before. This gonna be fucking, man. Talking about total utterness of fucking just woes and lamentations, man. Okay, people gonna be getting devoured, man, out here, man, with all this plague, with all these plagues, It says verse 4 again, it says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, and as a strong people set in battle array. Right? Hey man, the chariot's gonna be getting busy, zapping people, zapping you niggas, all right, zapping you wicked Edomites and you wicked tribes, and all the rest of you heathen that the Lord want to get rid of, because the Lord ain't gonna get rid of all you heathen, because we gotta have some slaves, okay? So some of y'all, some of y'all gonna be left, but those of you that left, you're gonna get your ass. You gonna have a first tickets to getting your ass kicked in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna get the first wave of that ass kicking, okay? Starting with the elites of Esau, Edom, you central bankers, you Rothschilds, and you DuPonts, Gettys, you Bilderbergs, all y'all, man, all y'all, you Goldman, Goldsmiths. All you motherfuckers that try to disguise your names and all that shit. The Amalekites, they'll change their name up and shit, Fucking devils. We're gonna get you.
That's why you call them rats, because, they sly and crafty.
It says, verse 6, before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. You're gonna be fucking, your heart gonna drop, man. The look on you tribes' faces that they're gonna get called out here, your face gonna be so fucking in awe that you're gonna probably just faint of heart, because you didn't expect this. You put far away the evil there, like the scriptures say. You think this evil was gonna come upon you, but yet it shall come upon you in a moment's notice, man. It gonna catch you off guard. The Lord gonna come back as like a thief in the night, man. And so is its destruction to you fucking wicked ass tribes, man, of our people, and especially you, Esau, because you just sitting back comfortable in this power seat thinking you just gonna just sit in this power seat forever. Like, this chain gonna never be destroyed, or be exchanged over. All right. It says, verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. And them missiles, man, them ICBM missiles, when they begin to be shot off, hey, they ain't gonna break their ranks. They gonna do exactly what the Most High purposed them to do, man. They gonna fly right over to this bitch and destroy this bitch, this great whore. All right, you're gonna see a big fucking mushroom cloud. Once all these missiles hit, you're gonna see the biggest mushroom cloud that you couldn't even fucking imagine, man. But it's gonna actually come to pass, man.
And then the church, when so the hopeful elect that get beamed up on those chariots, this place is actually gonna look like a huge lake of fire. This place is actually gonna be sunken through. Especially when they fire that Poseidon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So ain't no escape for y'all hiding in y'all underground bunkers.
Yeah, we're gonna continue this. We're gonna make a part 2 of this because I gotta get to work, But continue on real quick. It says, verse 8. It says, neither shall one thrust another; they shall walk every one in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Hey, I'm just saying. Look, you don't. Oh, it's like you don't want to taste this second death that's coming. You don't want to catch a missile with your teeth. Okay. No, Bruce Leroy caught bullets with his teeth. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas, hey, especially you, Esau, I don't care what missile defense system you got. And you know, by the way, I seen the missile defense system over in Hawaii was fucking up. And they was doing some test runs. It was failing over there. They ain't want to make it on the mainstream news media like that because they embarrassed by that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Russia been ready. You know, like you said earlier, Russia had
been beat the nuclear arms race.
Con. So hey, you know, hey, until part 2, we gonna say shalom, and we'll see you part 2. Okay, Lord willing. Shalom.
Shalom.